Hey guys, today we're going to talk about reverse splits. But before we get into that, let's just look at the markets, what happened today. It is February 3rd, Monday, and the chaos continues. But as you can see, although the market sold off in the morning pre-market, they ended up positive due to a number of different news items, such as Trump pausing tariffs on Mexico. And so the markets remain resilient, as you can see with
Market
this.
data connection lost.
As you can see with this three chart configuration that I have, I can see
Market data connection re-established.
different timelines on here. We have the 1 minute, the daily, and the weekly candles. So just looking at SPY, that's the S&P 500. Let's go to hourly here. Yeah, so you can see it started off with a gap down, consolidated sideways, and then boom, came back up. And this is the 20 period moving average here. And so it's above that, which is a good sign. And if you look at the daily candles, yes, we dip below this or 25 period simple moving average. So we're still above that. So that's still bullish. And as you can see on the weekly candles, we're still above there. And pretty similar to the Qs, which is NASDAQ, although maybe slightly less so above the trend line. Although if you look at the weekly, we are still nicely above the trend line in a consolidating sideways channel. But there's a lot of bullish or bearish signals out there. I mean, the powers that be want to crash markets, and there's kind of a civil war going on in it geopolitically, but there's still lots of opportunities out there. So anyway, this is about reverse splits. So why am I talking about this? I want to talk about this because I want to show you some examples of how you can profit. Here is one stock. It's called Nightscope, and they do robotics for security. And I found them through screening techniques on FinViz, and then did a deep dive on it. But you can see what happened to this one. This one reverse split right here. It was a 1 to 50 right here. And yeah, basically here. And then what happened is that's the pink. That's a 1 to 50 reverse split. And then they took the price down, and it went all the way down to like $5, a little bit low, below $5. And then look what happened here. Over the next 2 months, basically, it went from $5 all the way up to $28. So huge waves of bullish green candles. Now, this did correspond with big bullish action during that period last year. And so the market is different right now. So this might not happen. This type of pattern might not repeat. But this example, Nightscope, is what I wanted to show you. And I wanted to show you another one. Another one where this happened was actually UAVS, which is a stock. See, again, you see the pink. That's a reverse split, 1 to 50. And here they did the split. And then, again, it comes down. Came down to $1.50 and then started getting bullish, came down again, and then it starts exploding higher. So this one came from basically $1.60. I mean, you could have got a quick double basically. And then again, you see this big green candle up to 425. But again, so at the bottom, 160 all the way up to as high as 152. You know, that's what's that? Anyway, like a 7 or 8x. It's a big gain. So this is a good swing, can be a good swing trade strategy. There's two examples. So UAVS and Nightscope. And these are also ones to continue watching. In particular, UAVS has a large short interest on it. So I think that this is at some point going to pop because it's sort of at a floor. But again, this is risky in this market. But I think UAVS will get a pop on some news at some point. That's a drone company. But anyway, there's two examples. So the example I want to show you that's just about to happen tomorrow is basically in my portfolio, and it's GTC. And what is it? Sorry. GCTK old. Okay, so it's showing you old because It looks like they did. Trading is halted. And I guess they're halting it before the split. But GCTK. So we can still analyze this. So GCTK. Glucotrack. So this is going to do a 20-to-1 reverse split. And we'll see if this comes up. Doesn't seem to want to. Okay, well, anyway, so there's something going on here, but we can look at this. So what's going to happen is the price of this, oh yeah, so it is. They did the split, and now it's at $1. It used to be at like 5 cents, basically, pre-split. So right now the split has happened. This is the new pricing. And so now we're going to watch to see what happens. If it follows that same pattern, it should go down a little bit and then start to rise. Now, the other reason why I believe that this one may rise, they may pump it, is because they have an offering. They have warrants with offering prices at 130 and 180. So in order to exercise those warrants, they need to get the price up above 130 and 180 and or 180. And so that's kind of like the target price I feel on this. And so if this goes down below $1 and then you start seeing some green come in, the target would be 130 or as high as $1.80. So let's see what happens. I just wanted to show you this is the strategy, and here's a real example. I showed you 2 examples of Nightscope and UAVS where it happened in the past, and with this one we'll see what happens. GCTK, I actually own 100 shares pre-split. That was basically a really small position. I bought it at 15 cents, so it's a $15 position, but because I had that, I've been following it, and I got the notification that they're doing a reverse split, so I thought I'd give you up to date. So I'll do an update on this, and we'll see what happens. I might buy because I think that this could be a good risk to reward, depending on how the markets are, but we'll see what happens. Okay, thanks for tuning in, guys.